Good morning. Thank you for joining me here on Mwizukanji TV. Share this video before I start. Good morning, and tell me where you're watching us from. I'll read the word of God. John 15 verse 5. I am the vine. You are the branches. He who abides in me, and I in him, bears much fruit. For without me, you can do nothing. This is an address which I've stated, and there's a reason why you need to understand what's going on. I'm in no confrontation with anybody, but I'm here to speak as an older sister, as an auntie, and as a mother. There are so many now. And as a mother. There are certain things that happen. As family, we are silent. It's not because we are not interested, but because of the timing. Thank you. I wrote the dates down because it's important. A few weeks ago, we lost a great leader. Our leader, former President Dr. Edgar Chagwalu. And some things have been trending on social media. And out of respect, I kept quiet. As you've seen what has gone on in South Africa, everything I stood for and I advocated for came to pass. So now that I know that there's Senate din in South Africa, meaning the case will be heard again indefinitely, there is no debt. It could be 1 year. My job is done. I stood my ground. Many mocked me and said, "You're wasting your time, Boma ni Boma," but you've seen the results. Some of you are aware that Mwizukanji is my family. She's my cousin. And a few weeks ago, Bukata, her daughter, with Yomaps, had a graduation. The picture in the middle was shared by Kidst to show the Zambian people that they were family. I am aware that Elton Mulenga, aka Yomaps, wanted to be part of the child's life of Mwizukanji. Those are family affairs. So it was a good thing. And some of you mocked me. You said, "Pain lands to that woman in UK." I had a bad feeling about this meeting. Later on, Mwizukanji posted the graduation. I shared on my platform. I can't ignore my niece's graduation. And many of you saw, I celebrated, and your comments were, you are hurt. Pain goes to you. Did you see there's a family reunion? I knew what was coming. Don't forget, I've been close to Kidst before. If not for the wrong advisors that she has adopted as friends, I know a lot that goes on in a home. You have never heard me come on Facebook to disgrace her. I took her as a daughter. She calls me Auntie Lillian. And therefore, a lot of things that she said to me, I've kept them private. I've never even shared with Mwizukanji. If I see anything is wrong on social media, I'll come directly to you privately. My sister Mwizukanji can tell you who I am. I'll go to her and tell her, what is this? About 3 weeks later, I want to see the exact documentation. On the 31st of July, a page named Whistleblower posted, Yomaps fights to have full custody of his daughter with Mwizukanji for alleged manipulation of his visitation rights, and a 57-page document was shared on social media. The aim was to embarrass Mwizukanji. Kidst, from the beginning, I've shared with you to say you're Map's wife. You don't need to prove anything to the world. You are the one in the home. Do things that will keep you busy. But all you have ever done is try to destroy the integrity of Mwizukanji. Mwizukanji is the mother to the first child of Yomaps, his first seed. Instead of you getting along, you've paid bloggers, some who even behave like junkies, to post her private life on social media. And what you don't realize is she has people like us that love her. She has a family. Her relationship became private some weeks ago. I was aware she was in Dubai. She sent me pictures. I know. But we saw other people sharing, trying to mock her. Before then, there was a case of a child. And that information came from you, Kidst. Because you are jealous of the way Mwizukanji is loved by the people on the internet. Mwizukanji has worked hard for her name. We have seen her become a brand ambassador of more than 59 or even 200 companies. And all you have ever done is try to destroy her reputation. It's unfair. You now sent your 56 to 70 document page to Whistleblower, page by page, talking about Mwizukanji's family dynamics, who she lives with. And that day my phone was buzzing. Defend your sister. And I told people I was busy. I have to respect the family of ECL and what was going on in South Africa. Did you think we were going to watch you put Mwizukanji in the mud and you get away with it? No. There's time for everything. I spoke to Nana, Mwizukanji's elder sister, and I told her, Sisi, for now, I cannot be part of this. But I will in the future, but not now. Let's focus on what's happening in South Africa. These people in Zambia are trying to divert our attention. When I looked at the document, I thanked God I was in the United Kingdom. In the UK, it is a criminal offense, even if it's your child, to post documentation, a birth certificate of a child, to post the children, the names, the date of birth, and whatever on social media. That is why when you see that there's even court battles, you go to court. I'm a social worker, so I know these things. You will find that the children's names are not on anywhere. I remember one time asking, because I used to clean the courts as well, why don't they put children's names? They said, because some people who are wicked can come in as if they have a court case and take a picture and embarrass the person. So the UK government protects children. I was embarrassed on Mwizukanji's behalf, describing the man that she lives with. He has moved into her house. All that was aimed to destroy Mwizukanji's reputation. And then getting to the child, of which I know it came from Kidst, probably pressuring Yomaps, her husband, to say, you must do this. I don't know, but I'll ask you. To say the child's internet presence is something he's never liked. Bukata is a daughter to Mwizukanji. There are remarks that were made against her, which are on record. And as a mother, Mwizukanji decided to ensure that she looked after her child. The mockery and insults about how the child was conceived in 3 weeks, the audio exists. How dare you come when the child is almost 7 to say, I want to take custody from the mother? Where were you? Oh, you guys were happily married, we understand. And what triggered me, it was, you think I didn't read it? I read it. More than so many pages. But what triggered me was the child's online presence. The child has a bedroom. We don't know the adults that stay there. We've seen Posse in the document. A man who decided to stand by Mwizukanji when it was tough by advertising her so that she could be a brand ambassador. And we know him as Daddy, Uncle. And Remy Kango, who's also a friend, trying to say you are found with different men. Trying to discredit Mwizukanji, to say you don't trust the person. Bukata is a girl. And all I know that the Zambian laws, vaguely, will not give you a child before she's 7. And for a girl, for that matter, it's better she is raised by the mother. Because Kidst, you have shown too much wickedness to want to raise someone's daughter. Remember that Bukata azaka kula, azambo vala matebela. Will you be there to look after her? Your document has told us how, the court document has told us how the maid will look after Bukata. This young lady, Mwizukanji, goes with the child to work. Works with her. She's a brand ambassador of so many things. She's on billboards. I was in Lusaka in March. Everywhere you see the child. Madison. You name it, any baby porridge, the daughter is there. When jealousy creeps in, a lot of things have happened on social media. Mwizukanji has been disgraced. Or because she's a favorite of social media. She's won so many awards, I've celebrated her. But to want to dim her light has been your mission, Kidst. Now, what Kidst didn't realize is that the same way she wanted to expose Bukata is the same way Bukata and the mother, Mwizukanji, is the same way a mother reached out to me. I just didn't talk about it. So many of you know that my Facebook, I rarely reply. But when I saw a message telling me, we want to speak to you, I said, who is this? Before then, I remember calling Mwizukanji. I said, darling, it will be fine. Off camera, there are things we do as family. I called her. I sent her audio messages. I prayed for her. I think the following day she was even at the showgrounds or something, at the trade fair. I think showgrounds. That was August beginning. Yeah, she was at the showgrounds as a brand ambassador. Kidst, you were nowhere to be seen. What you need to realize is that there are things you do in this life that open doors for other people. When that document was on social media saying you want custody of a child, a mother in Australia said, hang on a minute. You are expecting a son in Australia and you want to go and collect another child. It means you don't love me and this baby. You don't love the child. Okay, me too. The world should know that there's a baby on the way. And I am willing to offer you that child, since it's a boy, to stay in your home. Leave Bukata alone. The man said, no, he doesn't want social media for people to know. That document is what made the lady in Australia reach out. So whilst Kidst was rejoicing that she had messed up Mwizukanji's life, people now know that, you know, she's got 10 baby daddies. Kidst has only one surname in her house and things like that. Mwizukanji didn't even know this. I never even called her to tell her I was busy. I just told her there's time for everything. I had all the pictures, Instagram accounts, conversations. I said, wow. So this is how things can be. As somebody that used to advise Kidst, I told her to be careful with the people you call your friends. I, Leland Mutambo, I'm not a jealous person. The same advice I gave is the same advice I gave to another woman. We know the history. We know what has happened now. The man is with another woman. And I said, there are women who can vouch and do anything. We have seen the cases of Davido and Chioma. You know the history. I don't need to go around the bush. You have seen you, Edochi, coming on social media to say, I'm now married to my second wife. We've seen all those things. And I told her that the way you're going about on social media, insulting people and threatening to sue them, you are building something that will destroy you. When I read messages that the guy has been complaining he's not happy in his home. I was not surprised. Social media is a platform where people will show how beautiful their wives are, husbands are. But the question is, has Kidst ever been a wife? You that encourage her to go to the pub, to go this. How many times have I ever told you that this was a wrong thing and you said it's her life? And her advisor that said it's her life. Where is she today? Her marriage is broken. Is that the person you can listen to as an advisor? Me. I may come here dressed like this. I have a reason. I don't lose anything. What I'm doing is focusing on what makes me a mother in a home. Every day on Facebook we'll see chakuti chako, chakuti chako. Which man will be happy to be around a woman that has to insult people? And to make matters worse, there was a fracas between you and Elias Musiani. You people are friends. I don't subscribe to Elias Musiani. I've never. But you have destroyed the life of a young man because you have money. He will now have a dent, a criminal record because of you, Kidst. How wicked can you be? Involving your husband to even call Elias to address this matter. If you are on social media, you are going to court and people are telling you, go, 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 go. So your wickedness has triggered the lady in Australia. What is this person, what she's done to Mwizukanji, she can do to me and to other women. I am afraid. People must know that there's a child here. So whilst you thought you are destroying Mwizukanji, you are destroying Elias' life, a youth. From Wales social media, you can do apology outside court. See how the mother was crying. What am I trying to say? It's okay, Daniela. Come. Come and sit here. Come and sit here. Come. Sit here. It's okay. Sit here. Okay. She always looks for me if she doesn't find me. If she doesn't find me, she'll look for me. Sorry, Daniela. That's my daughter. We are mothers. You have brought division in your husband's life. He has created enemies. Now Elias' family will see you people as wicked. It's okay. Sit. It's okay. Sit here. Okay. Just sleep here, okay? Good girl. Good girl. Now people will see you as being wicked because of what you did to Elias' mother. A mother cried. You made another mother cry because you want to show you have money and power. It's okay. It's okay. Want some water? Yeah. Okay, just sleep a bit. When she wakes up, she wants me to be near her, but she's asleep. You made another woman cry. Remove the cable. You made another woman cry, a mother. And this woman in Australia is just watching. So is this how this person will treat me in the future? You have put fear. And the good part is the child is born in Australia. So you cannot manipulate over an Australian citizen. You are dealing with a British law. You know, Australia is like UK. You can't go and show you have money. They'll even ask you, where are you coming from? This child is a citizen. Yeah? So, it's okay. One of the things that have happened is that Your Maps has always had a best friend. I've come on social media before to address this matter. And I said, careful, Daniela, careful. Sleep here. I was wondering if Your Maps was going to fire his manager. It never happened. Come, sit here. Daniela, even at 7 o'clock, sure. I take you to Ellery. Should I take you to Ellery? No, you can't be on my back. I take you to Donna. Anyway, we are mothers. It's a family address. We'll talk. This is a family affair. Can you imagine? We were saying, Daniela, your mother has a message for us. First to see that mulomo na my wako. Don't choke my neck. Just do this. Good. He's asleep. One of mom I should be showing her face. All right. So we have DJ Kandeke, who is a best friend. It's a family affair, so we can bring our baby here. Who is the best friend to Yomaps, and the wife to DJ Kandeke is not friends with Kidst because they argued. Now, your husband's manager knows a lot of secrets. And I'm sure even the wife is aware. But because you become enemies, this wife will never tell you what's going on. So after that court case, the court case that was submitted to say, the court document that Mwizukanji is being sued by Yomaps, and the whole internet, you were laughing at her. The lady from Australia came out, and I was aware she was pregnant. Forget about other people who are telling you they know the story. There's a 6-month-old pregnancy. This is a woman who is pregnant for Yomaps, this one. She flies business class. Yomaps flies her to different places. They've been together for 5 years. Supports her financially. Whilst you're on Facebook insulting people, your husband found comfort somewhere. Whilst you're trying to destroy Mwizukanji, a woman you knew when she was with Yomaps, you even liked the picture, congratulated them, and you now became the wife to Yomaps. Mwizukanji has never interfered with you guys at all. I've never seen Mwizukanji on these social media platforms come and embarrass you, Kidst. I've never. Please, Jessica or anyone, Jessica or anyone, the light is too hot. Can you tell me if you've ever seen Mwizukanji on social media addressing Kidst or making a comment to say, how can you have a wife, a child with a married man? Can you type for me if you've ever seen Mwizukanji do that? Can you type for me, please, if you've ever seen that before? You've never. So why is it that you, Kidst, you are always there to find any means necessary to discredit Mwizukanji? When you do balloon and flower, champagne at the airport, In most cases, your husband must have paid for the ticket of Vanaluvuto to meet him. So those of you who are saying, how did they get pregnant? These people have been in a relationship for how many years? 5 years. Fly out to different parts of the world. I've opened the window. Fly her to different parts of Africa or wherever to say, I'll meet you, pay business class. I was out on business class, going to meet. If you see her Instagram, she lives in leisure. The court documents said, your maps is not happy that the child moved to schools and what. I'm paying for school fees. We understand. But those are family affairs which should never be brought to social media by you releasing the court document for the world to read the embarrassment on Mwizukanji. And even as your maps is busy, his manager has ensured that money is delivered in Australia. When I talked about school fees, you people are thinking about them. No. She was in education. And he's been paying for her school. Paying for accommodation. So Kidst, as you are trying to embarrass Mwizukanji, did you ever think you had a perfect house? Did you ever think a man cannot do other things apart from loving you? Apart from loving you, be a wife. They told you go to the club, go and drink some buka. And the man will come and defend you. You think, do you think he has a choice? He has to put up face that he is your husband. He was, but many times me have been in contact with Kidst who said, my husband is not happy. I've never come to social media to do this. But all you have ever done is insult me blue-black. Because to you, you are a champion of insults on social media. Are you aware that there are some people you've insulted that have said, I wish I can even help your maps to get a visa to come to America. Because of your mouth, you have closed doors. Your maps were supposed to go to America. They took Chilawan instead. He was in America. I've always said this. I wish your maps can have an opportunity to travel to America. You will see how the Americans will patronize him. Some people said, the way she's insulted, cheat on Facebook, it's okay. I advised you before, stay away from your husband's career. You've got a nice voice. Do radio. Do a show on radio, TV. Which brands can want to work with somebody who is fighting, insulting people, let alone taking your, let me say, my guru to court and embarrass her on social media? I'm here as a sister, as a mother, as an auntie. Your husband's career has been at stake. Many people have said it on this platform. You've been a contributor to his downfall. Where your maps is not where he should be. Your maps should be competing with a diamond internationally. Your mouth. Abantu nga barayirishanya pari iwe. It brings problems. You lack respect. There are so many videos I've done before. Not even one word have you ever made me say chakoti chako. You called me a dog. You called me a woman that gives birth anyhow. There are some people you should never insult like that. Of all the people on the Zambian internet, Bana Lubuto chose me. I'm the only one who has the picture of a child. Up to today, no other page has shared. Please tell me, apart from them collecting from my page. Nobody has a picture. You have avoided to live in dignity. You could have been a quiet wife, like even the way Chef's wife is. A lot of people, you know how that lady is. But you've always wanted to prove a point. In December 2023, I was in Nigeria to give my testimony. Before then, Kidst mocked me and my husband for going to Uganda for prayers. In December, she called me when I was in Abuja. Auntie Lillian, I'm sorry. I said A, B, C, D. I said, don't worry. Next, again, I was insulted and embarrassed. And all of you clapped and said, Chilachi Mayo, you that were clapping, you are the reason why her husband went to look for comfort elsewhere. You are also part of what is going on. Me that showed them love, you called me jealous. You called me bitter. You even accused me that I want to date somebody I consider my young brother. You were clapping. You were clapping. Ako, kana Bukata. Bize pasande na kaya kuchechi no tubana. Bize building a legacy for the children. Chaku karipa. Tientu mtuwale kukote. Chaku karipa. Tientu chitesu. Chaku karipa. You cannot build a name out of destroying other people. Mwizukanji has never built a name like that. 1 million plus followers. With awards as the most influential person. Mwizukanji has been very influential on social media. Why then would you want to destroy her career? She's a darling on Facebook. She's a darling on Facebook. People love her. They subscribe to Mwizukanji. Why can't you also build your own name? Your name has been to insult people, insult Mwizukanji, sue people, threaten you, take them to court. And all that stress and money you are spending could do a lot of things. And the guy said, she stresses me a lot. Baby, I've had enough stress. Depa Malawi, uninendeka, I'll meet you. Whilst those big mamas on Facebook advising you, Chari kwata jela siti mayo chidia. I said, girl, people in this world can do anything. Hey, she's jealous because you're prettier than her. A man is a man. You've tried to bring out a lot of things even about me, trying to show people in UK, she's a kawalala, she's this and that. All those things. People are using you Imagine, I can't imagine Pompey's wife, Yolanda, coming on Facebook and saying, expose, expose. Mama Lilian is doing this. The husband is this. I have a video. I have this. Have I ever come to social media to defend any man? Have I ever come to say I'm perfect? I know. I come here to encourage you. Besides, the past is the past. And some people, they've been targeting him, my husband, to send him messages. And some of the people who've been sending them messages are people who even follow me on Facebook. Hi, 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 hi. You go and ask a man his private life on social media, he should tell you, no, I have 10 children, I have this. So that you do what with that information? I am not here to defend anybody. But we have seen you come on social media to defend your maps, to insult me. Somebody said Pompey's wife, Yolanda. No, chef. Sorry, my people. Chef's wife, Yolanda. Pompey's wife is Nanuyu. What's her name again? I always forget her name, that beautiful girl. It's their names. I don't know, for some reason. I always think Pompey and Chef, they are siblings. I don't know. So my apologies on that. Esther Chung. Chef's wife, Yolanda. Pompey's wife is Esther Chung. You know that I meant that. This is that I love Pompey so much. Maybe I listen to his music too much. So, when this post initially about Australia came up, I didn't even mention anyone's name. I just said, you know what? There's a child on the way for a Zambian musician in Australia. The first person to respond and post on Facebook was Kidst. She said, if you live in a glass house, I'll do this. Nobody mentioned your name. Mark II has been to Australia. He's a big artist. All the artists have been to Australia. They are big. Why did you assume it's you? It's because you knew vaguely about it. That's why you came on social media and you responded. Now, when you responded, I didn't say anything. But why am I trying to address this matter? It's because of how you reacted when I was celebrating that a baby was born. I was happy because it's a good news. A child has been delivered safely. We can't be doing a live stream to talk about there's a pregnancy coming. We wait for a woman to deliver first safely. Kidst, you came addressed. And insults were posted, calling me a lunatic. And those posts are trending. Saying how my umbilical cord, my private parts, I'm a hater, and on the behind of me, paka na mwana wa mene uyo na mai wake. And the mother said, imagine Auntie Lady. This guy even posted the way she looks when she's making babies from different men. And you are all laughing. Another one was, I'm extremely excited to announce that the Chipua in the UK, my mother, you insulted my mother, a widow, is about to give birth to a male child. After the mother died, this is the only man who has made few guys happy, blah, blah, blah. And she said, I wish her well. Fina be, I don't know, stepmom. You include parents. You insulted my mother, Aba Kayele. If you're fighting with me, Kidst, why do you come for our families? The way you are insulting my mother, Mwizukanji's auntie, you expect her to allow Mwizukanji to say, come and collect the child to live in your house. That can never happen. You've insulted Aba Fiashi. I just watched you because I already had the pictures of the baby. I saw the baby on video call. I've seen comments of people saying, the moment I said, she said, I've seen the baby on video call, I knew it was beans. You called me a liar. I always publish lie stories. The camps even started rising now. This one post, this one post, this one post, this one post. We just watched you. Okay? We watched you. Someone is saying you did that to someone's father. Why would somebody be disrespecting Dr. Edgar Chagwa? You disrespect our Fiashi Baba name. They are doing drugs. They are doing this and that. Others would disrespect you. As have I ever disrespected you before? No. But you've decided to do that because to you, it makes you feel happy. And how has your man been comforted? By going to another woman. So when I shared that there was a baby, they insulted me. I didn't mention who had the baby. I said, okay, I kept quiet. I said, the way the baby even looks like the father, Sutu. You can even think it's Bukata. I didn't even say that. I said, the baby is beautiful, gorgeous, cute. This girl was on a rampage doing videos, what, all those things to me, they don't matter. But when you're now trying to destroy other people, that's when I'll come in. You think we'll allow you, we'll watch you to come to social media to destroy Mwizukanji's reputation because you are married to a perfect man. As family, we can't just watch you do that. We'll also speak for our family member. Insulting my mother. You owe her an apology. It was uncalled for. So after that, in fact, the man was very happy he was expecting a boy. He's aware. He's very proud. Daniela, sleep here. Hold on. You are heavy now. Sleep. This child is heavy. That's 25 kgs. Hold on. Okay. We are doing family talk. It's not a national address or politics. This is family. So if I go and attend to my daughter, you should understand. You've even gone as far as paying other bloggers to produce this. Why? Because you are in touch with people who are in politics, who are my enemies in politics. And by you going to them, getting information, you are taking to this blogger. Why? Because you must destroy me. All those things you've been doing. As you've been busy trying to get information, your husband has been busy on the phone. Baby, I love you. I'm stressed. Now, kwa time pia, have you eaten? I love you. Your Maps has not denied responsibility. He's a proud father. But he didn't want it on social media, obviously. But because of you, madam, how you've treated Mwizukanji, this matter is on social media. Sit. You want phone. The matter is on social media. Just sit there. It's enough. It's enough, Daniela. Sleep properly there. Sleep here. Yeah, we're here to cease fire. We're not here to, that's why you see even the way I'm talking, I'm calm. I'm not here to fight anybody. You can see my mood. I've talked like this. Sleep nicely. Sleep like this. Okay, like that. So, shh. Heavenly confirmation. Hold on. Take my phone and watch. Be watching. Okay. It makes where we live here by the door. I love you, Angelina, and you say the truth. Okay. You want to watch? Take my phone. Here. Take. Here. Take. But no making noise. I've shared an audio on my Facebook page where the man confirms that he will take care of his child. So this video is for me to say, go and withdraw your court case filing against Mwizukanji from the courts. Go and withdraw the court case filing against Mwizukanji. You cannot come and claim custody of a child that is now a grown girl. What you should be looking for is to have private contact. Why are those things on social media? Kidst, you wanted to embarrass Mwizukanji. The father can have a relationship with the daughter privately. Why publish the documents on social media? That document you were excited about that is embarrassing Mwizukanji has exposed the child in Australia. Your husband would have told you quietly, kulimwana ko Australia, called your family. But because of what you did to Mwizukanji, this thing has come out. You people that are commenting say bitterness, you are the reason why Kidst is in this situation. If you see all my videos in the past, I know even after this video, maybe Kidst will even insult because their advisors will tell you insult. And let me tell you this. A boy is born. And when a boy is born, a man is called a man. There are things that you've experienced privately that social media don't know. I know. Your husband told the woman. I'll just say word number 4. If you watch, you know what I mean. What has happened to you 4 times? I'm not here to say what it is, because that's private. What has happened to you 4 times? This lady is aware. Your husband told her. Cease fire. Stop all those hey hi. Apologize to Mwizukanji, Kidst, for betraying her trust. She trusted you, gave the child to you. You decided to take videos and use that as evidence to go to court. You cannot do that. Let the child build a relationship with the father. The videos were already on Facebook for people to see. Pain went straight to that woman in UK. That's if you really, really wanted a relationship, you know, you don't do that. I am speaking like this because I am a mother and I know what I've had to do when a father wants to pick up the children, how I do it. I don't come to Facebook. My oldest son is 21. Second, 17. The other one, 16. The two, I call them twins. When their dad is speaking them, have you ever seen me do a video? I say, or even him posting on Facebook. We came up with a policy. No posting children on social media. You work as co-parents. You co-parent. Co-parenting is not you coming to Facebook to show people. So that baby that is born in Australia, a boy, should watch you collect Bukata. You stay with Bukata and him, he's in secret. No. If you are ready to collect the one in Australia, the mother is willing to give you. We wouldn't even have known these things. We would have just seen that your maps is standing with a little boy on stage. Say, come on, Commander. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, my son. But because you have done what you did to Mwizukanji, it has come like this. You've learned the news on social media. Even if you try to refuse, let me play the audio. Even if you try to refuse, I sent it to my other phone.
This situation, probably at the end of the day, it will be you and our son. An existing relationship, so lucky. You know the things I've done for you, and you know how many things I'm willing to do for you. So let's just stop these on social media. Yes, today, it was bad. And I'm sorry about that. But now this one, I meant to do. Because I don't like expecting all these things to be on social media. I'm not expecting that in the midst to another. But in a couple, yeah? I don't know how I know.
Okay? Kidst, that is your husband confirming. It's between you, me, and my son. Did you hear the man say, Chokapa, I don't know the baby? No, he's aware. Between you and I am willing to do anything for you. Anything. How did we get to this? How did we get to this? Wayalakisha ex wakwa yomapsi. Wayalakisha aba. No, I cannot say the 4 things, but when she hears it, the 4 things that happened to her in her life is personal. She will know. Your husband told her. I'm not here to mention that. I'm a mother. There are things I cannot mention. That's how much I protect this. I've known about these things a long time. I've never come to Facebook to say. I'm just here to talk as a sister, as a mother. So, my dear, like some people are saying, why are you blackmailing him to stop? No, I'm not here to blackmail anyone to stop. The public ridicule is too much. Somebody's not aware. The person who applied for custody is the father. In any such type of things, you work as a couple. You work as because she added herself to the case. So you can't say what. So are you also going to apply to go and get custody of a child in Australia to the Australian person? No. So all this thing that has happened, you caused it. You come and insult people. You caused it. It's stressful for a man. If you see us on social media, some of us who are talking, we are advocating for people. That's why I've done this early in the morning. I have a lot of videos to talk about, to advocate for people. We have a young man who lost his life. That's what I do. We have a couple that lost 3 children. That's why you're supposed to come in, Kidst. What Ida Banda Mwizukanji is doing is what you should be doing. I told you this before. Start a charity. Make yourself busy. Build a brand as this good. Now imagine you are insulting this one, you are insulting this one. Which mother will trust you with their child, say, collect my child? You think Mwizukanji will allow you to collect a child? You are insulting even our parents. She will not. She will not. Your Maps has accepted the baby. He's not refusing. And now that the baby is born, we'll leave you guys to live your life in privacy. Because anything to do with children, it should be private. But you came and insulted me, disgraced me, saying I'm the one who wants to have a baby, I'm jealous. What is there? A man will make you look like a Masasasa. Never defend a man on social media. Never try to show that your man is the one who's perfect, that other men are bad. Never. You came to embarrass my sister on Facebook. For what? For people to know her relationships. For people to know she has other children. So, whether she has or not, is it your business? The man is in your house. You want to win favor from Zambian people? Act like one. Yolanda, chef's wife, is an example. Okay, if you want, don't believe the audio. My job is done. All I wanted you to know is that there are people who can stand and defend Mwizukanji. Mwizukanji is a mother who's never been shy from being a mother. Why did you bring about her mother on the court documents? Some of us, we respected our ECL so much that we were quiet. When you find a man on top, you say it's beans. I'm not addressing you. I'm addressing my family. You are the women. You find a man on top, you say it's juju, it's witchcraft. Please, don't disturb what I'm saying here. A child is there, you called me lunatic. Who looks like a Mazasasa now? We have a young lady who came on social media to disrespect you. To talk about how she enjoyed in bed with your husband. Everybody knows her. I'm not here to mention her names. Did you ever see me come and start saying, hey, you see? No. You were quiet. Up to today, you've never responded. Just me posting that there's a child in Australia, you insult me blue-black. The same person who's defending you has gone back to apologize. I'm sorry. I said this, Mubukari, Ndimuntu Vie. It's about me, you, and my child. I'm not going to any social media. I don't want social media. Let's look after our child. I can do anything. Do you know what it means for a man to say that? He's in Zambia on phone. You are in Australia, in hospital. He is now saying, I can do anything for you. I'm sure they've already wired money now. They have to. Your Maps, you must take responsibility. Don't even feel shy. Be proud of your son. Okay? Now, God is raising a standard for Mwizukanji. He has continuously done that. We have seen Mwizukanji continuously going up and up and up. For this one, I had to write notes. I don't want to forget. So as you keep insulting, you are the big problem. The one you're even focusing with, Mwizukanji, is busy enjoying her life with her man. Even when she met the man, whoever she's with, I was aware. They were in Dubai. We were just enjoying viewings on WhatsApp status. As we are her original family. She doesn't even hide on her WhatsApp status. Even her DP is the man. Because we are her family. Why should she hide? All right? So, you've seen the light of Bukata. You want to dim it. And now there's a boy that is born. Are you also going to travel to Australia to go and dim it? Are you also going to demand that your husband should come on Facebook and address and go to court and say you want a child? This one is born in Australia with Australian citizenship. As you know what it means for a child to be born in those countries. You can't do all this manipulation of going to court, do this, go this, and to embarrass Mwizukanji and the document on Facebook. This one, Tabesha, the moment you even put the name on Facebook, you'll be arrested. In the Western world, we protect children. The moment you even put the child, this and that, you've put in a court, you will be arrested. They'll find you. Remember, we have Australian embassy there. So, continue insulting people on social media if you want. Continue. We have gotten to this point in life because you never listen to advice from me. The other woman you were listening to as well, you have seen what has happened to her. How do you mingle with people with broken homes? Those were my statements to you. How do you call them? No, I love this one. And if there's a person I recommended for Kidst to hang around with, was Tisa, the trendsetter. I told her, make that woman your friend. Drop all these noisemakers on Facebook. Can you hear me? Somebody say I'm breaking. Maybe it's your phone. Let me know if you can hear me. You mean the network is not working? Is it working? Okay, let me start.